Don Afonso, I'm watching your video, and I'm starting it over again because I'm trying to type in the shout box, but I can't keep up, so I have to do a video response. Let's begin.
Last night, after coming back.
Also, good job on improving your vocals. Your lisp is actually going away, so good job on that. Your voice sounds nice and deep. Looks like you also lost weight. I think you shaved your head, or it looks like you cut your hair down or something real low. Good job. Let's continue.
From the Huggiston pub. I didn't actually get any eye contact. So yeah, didn't bother.
Are you sure? A lot of guys say that, and that's because they were staring at a certain group of girls. They don't see the girl that's over here. Okay? You got to learn to scan the room. You got to ignore, okay, they're smoking hot over there. They're like 10s, and then this 7 or 8 over here has been giving you eye contact every now and then that you miss. I found that to be the #1 cause. Okay? Or if they're like really below average dudes, there's always like below average chicks. And the below average dude thinks he's worthy of this 10 over here. I'm not saying you're below average. That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. Okay? But I'm just trying to describe what usually happens. All right, let's go.
Me, actually, it did, but it didn't bother me to such an extent where like I'll be angry about it. It really didn't. I really got a starter hose, so it's all calm, it's all good in the hood.
That's good. You also said you're in a bar, and I was referring to nightclubs. I'm not a bar expert. I wasn't a bar fly.
Yeah. So I asked Supreme what is the difference between a player and a cheater, and then Remo kindly said he explained by saying a cheater gets caught.
And that's actually pretty true. A player worth of salt in his game, he's 10 steps ahead of his females. Okay? Low-level players, but by the way, as players, we are what you'll be called cheaters. We're high-class cheaters. Okay? And I was right when I saw that. I knew you were going through some shit, as you'll point out in just a minute. I knew that, you're going to fall too close to the first girl and start asking shit.
And then Supreme asked me a question, I think. He wrote something along the lines of first explain why. Yeah, I didn't really understand myself, so...
That was my fault. I just said, first of all, let me ask you a question. Explain why. And I should have said, explain why you were asking this question. Sorry about that.
Like, I meditated on that particular question of why. Did you mean, why does a cheater get caught? Or did you mean, why did I ask that question?
I'd already guessed what you were going through. Oh, by the way, you're not the first. Guys always do this shit. When they start on the player path and they get that starter hoe, and they always do the same. A lot of them do the same goddamn thing you're doing, what you're going through.
First off, I meant no disrespect at all by asking that question. I was just curious, and the reason why I was curious, as you may already know, like I've got a starter girl, and yeah, she's really into me. She told me herself that, I'm really into you, right?
All of my women were really, really, really into me. If they're willing to put up a sign saying they belong to me, they're really, really into me. So that's nothing new to me. It's something new to you, but it's not new to me. And I expect it.
And I told her, yeah, I know. Then that got me thinking.
That's what she wanted you to do, by the way. That's how women will mind fuck you. Okay?
In the sense of like, in the sense.
Oh shit, I just said a flash. You said it, didn't you? You said it, didn't you? Oh, I love you too, baby. You said it, didn't you? I hope not. God damn it.
Like, yeah, of course I'm learning.
Wait, you're sitting here playing romantic music, fuck music, romantic music in the background. You're meditating on, you're listening to what she's saying. Then you ask me, are players cheaters? Yeah, we're cheaters. We cheat on, we get a main girl, we cheat on her. To be brutal, honest to you. So? So? Women do the same thing.
Of course, I'm here to learn the game. And I'm not only learning it for myself, I'm learning it for my sons. So that I can be able to pass on the knowledge that I'm learning here. The knowledge that I'm going to internalize, I'll be able to pass it on to my sons in the future so they know the game as well. Because, to be honest, like my dad didn't teach me the game. But he only gave me one advice, and that was go for the girls that like you more than you like them.
That is the best advice I've ever heard any father give his son, because it's true. Go for the girls that like you more than you like them. So that tells you, okay, I'm crushing on these perfect 10s, but this 8 over here likes me more than I really like her. And only idiots gonna go after the 10s that don't even like you. So that's the best advice I've ever heard any father give his son. Props to your dad.
And that was the only female advice my dad gave me. But now thinking about it, like in hindsight, it makes a lot of sense because Supreme, he also says the same thing along the lines of go for eye contact. So basically the girls, so basically this is how I understand it here. The girls that are giving you eye contact are the girls that are liking you. So when my dad told me don't go for the girls that like you more than you like them, he was basically trying to say go for eye contact.
Pretty much, the girls that like you to give you eye contact. The girls that don't, they'll let you come scampering up to them and work, try to work your way in. And they'll play you or enjoy putting you down or whatever. Just like with the PUA's experience, right? They chase after, she's got to be a 10, otherwise their boyfriends and other fellow PUA boyfriends won't respect them or even like them. They'll put them down. Or they're going to put down the girl. No matter the girl they get, I've seen all they do is put the girls down. Because these guys who put them down ain't got shit going for them either. But either way, they focus on just the dimes. Fuck the 8s, fuck the 7s, fuck the 6s. I think that's how low as a man should go is a 6. If you're a 5, you could date up to a 7, according to certain stats. So you shouldn't drop below a 6. Okay? I don't like numbering girls. To me, she's fuckable. She's very fuckable. She's dateable. That's enough for me right there. I'm not Caucasian. I don't do the nerd numbering thing. In interacting with you guys, I use the number system. But all I care about is a girl fuckable. That's a European Caucasian thing to number them like that. And as black folks, we got to get away from that shit because we're submitting to some weird numbering system. What's the difference between a 7.5 and an 8? Who does that? How do you do that shit? That's just madness. Is she fuckable? That would be like a 6. That's the basis of fuckability. Girl with a wide hips, little waist, just a average face. But I'm going for the girls that I like, that I'm attracted to. I'm not a European. I don't like little skinny boyish girls. So I like girls with curves, like you do, just like you do. You're from the original country, original motherland, so it's definitely in you. So from there, you know, highly fuckable is a girl that's, you know, very attractive. And that goes from, you know, eights, nines, tens, whatever, as these guys call them. Dateable is a combination of characteristics that I'm looking for. She's got to have the, you know, the basic of the body, a pleasant face. I don't want to wake up next to an ugly face. I want to be able to look at a face that I enjoy looking at. So doesn't have to be pretty, but close to pretty. Okay. Funny, you know, Jovina's face is just average, though. I gotta say that low. Her brother is walking around the building. When I met her, you know, her face was, you know, she wore makeup and stuff like that. Now she doesn't wear any more makeup, but anyway, that's another story. So that's dateable when they have the skills. Now, I gave you guys the tool. If she wakes up the next morning and makes the bed, that's what you want. Did your woman wake up next morning and make your bed for you? Did she try to feed you? Let's continue with this.
And then see what happens, I think. Yeah, so anyways, back to my starter. Basically, this girl, like, she likes me. And she likes me a lot. I am 24 years old. Like, I live in a hostel. Let me show you. This is my room. Just a quick. That's my laptop, my lamp, my books, my piano.
Let me stop you right here. Props, I play the piano. I think of myself as a father figure for you guys. Boy, clean your goddamn room. Don't show me a goddamn filthy room. Clean your room up, man. Last thing I want to see is a filthy or actually unorganized room. Get that shit in order, man. I saw pants on your bed, weights all over the place. Stack that shit up neatly, man. If you're cluttered like this all your life, disorganized about your room, that's where you are in everything else you do.
My mirror. This is my room.
Uncle Supreme has spoken. What the fuck's on the bed? You gonna transfer the bed on fire with some electronics? See, I'm a father, and that's what I tell my own sons.
It's so basic. I've got a few weights, floor conniphium. I've got a few weights down there. Some dumbbells on the floor. I've got two, like one there and one over here. This is my bathroom. It's quite basic, nothing special.
By the way, I lived in a place just like that twice, just so you know. And I was a couple years older than you. Okay? Don't put it down. You have a place to live. You have a place to bring your girls. Many guys don't even have that. And including in your own country. But many guys don't even have that, the space they can call their own. You have your own space. You should be proud. You're taking care of yourself. You're not trying to live off your mommy and daddy and get mommy's food, have mommy do your clothes. You're one up on them. Buy some shelves for your bathroom, too.
But I'm young.
Looks clean.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, like, I do not understand this girl. I don't get it at all. I do not understand.
You're going in, this video, 60 minutes, is going to be about a female? Is that what you're subjecting everybody in the forum to?
And, like, there is nothing special about me. I am completely...
Wrong. I said in the shout box, wrong. What do you mean there's nothing special about you? That's dead wrong. You give her the 9.5 or the 9-inch dick. You get her off. You're a man that's working towards his goals. Plus, you're a man. She's happy with you.
Broke.
Being broke, I've been there. Let females take care of you. Let them come and bless your table.
I'm living in a hostel.
We call them flats over here. I've had 2 flats. I've enjoyed them. I love them. All the other, when I first left my ex-wife, I lived in a 1-bedroom. And then I went to a flat, but it had upstairs, downstairs. You couldn't get in because the other place, it wasn't very secure. Girls would knock on my front door. So I moved into this studio place that you had to have a key to get in the front door. But it had a back door. And I love that thing. I'd bring my kids there. They'd spend a night with me. There's only 1 bed. It was called a Murphy. Was that the Murphy bed place? Yeah. No, that was the Murphy bed place. I guess I had my own bed. The other place I moved to, the flat, it had a Murphy bed that you lowered down. I never put it back up. I just kept it down. But it was even smaller. The first flat was big. You have a big flat. There are flats that are smaller than that. So, again, you're on your own. You're so far ahead of a lot of guys that are watching my video right now. They still live with mommy.
Yet she still likes me. I'm 24 and she's 28. This is another big factor that's playing with my mind. Is that
Let it go. I was with a woman at 28, 29. She was 41. I know what you're going through. But remember, I talked about how I walked into her house and I got in her bed and I flopped around like a fish. Let me check the bed, test the bed out. I flopped around. It was some big bed that you had to climb into. Certain women, they like those big old 4-poster beds. They're way up in the air. You gotta, get on a ladder, get up into. Don't let it fuck up your head, because you're still the man. Okay?
it is like I do not want to waste her time, if you get what I mean. Like she's getting old in life. She's getting older in life in comparison to me, and yeah, like I will, of course I will continue on playing the game.
Okay, I know what you're going through. Recognize that this is her experience, and you're thinking that you're going to fuck up her life. It's her life experiences. Who are you to tell her what to experience and what not to experience? Think about it. Who are you to tell her that? You have no right to tell her what to experience. I learned from one of my medical teachers, I have no right to tell a bum to get up out of the streets and go to work if that's what he chose to experience. Who am I to get up to tell him to get up and get a job? Who am I? I'm another human being. I have no right to tell someone how to run their lives, what to do with how they want to experience their life when they didn't ask for my advice. So let that part go. The danger that I warned you guys about was when you get your starter girl is spending too much time with her. You only see her 2 days a week. That's perfect. But I also said keep your heart in check. If your heart was in check, and I don't mean become cold bastards. It's hard to balance that. And that's something you're going to have to figure out yourself. Where do I balance this at? I've liked all of my girls. Liked them a lot. But I had to keep it in balance too. Okay? I wouldn't be able to be that intimate with them as I was. And that's one of the things that women loved about me was I was very intimate. I was very personable.
But I'm going to damn make sure that she does not find out, because that will break her heart. And I would definitely...
Which could be one of her life lessons. As I learned about messing with players. If it's not you, Alfonso, it'd be someone worse than you. At least you have the heart to care. There are guys out there who don't give a fuck. Okay?
Keep her. But I've got to learn the game first of all, if you get what I mean. First, I need to master this level. Yes. I need to master the game, which brings me to another point.
You are in the crawling stage. this game works like this. You know, you learn to crawl before you learn to walk. When you get to the top of the game, you know, you'll be at the waiting table stage. So right now you're crawling in the door of the game. You're crawling. Pretty soon you'll be standing. You'll be walking. And pretty soon you'll be able to sit down like a king and get worshiped or treated like a king in the game. And that's your eventual goal. Then it's time to settle down and get married, because you will have the power that you need to have to express yourself in life. It's not just about women, but it's about your own personal life. When you grow with women, you grow in all areas of your life. That's why so many guys are suffering. You haven't handled this stupid second chakra shit, this stupid high school shit. You're still dealing with high school shit that you should have handled. Okay?
Like on one of Supreme's past podcast shows about me, the podcast show was called Alfonso's Email. Supreme said something very, very, very significant when he was reading my text messages with my starter hoe or my starter girl. He said that that the messages that he was reading was a boyfriend-girlfriend type of, it had a boyfriend-girlfriend type of vibe to it. So, and then which brought me to the thought of like, okay, so like how the hell am I?
Take your time. That's good control focus.
Yeah. So Supreme said that the text messages, it had no mind fucking, it had no game in it at all. It was like a boyfriend girlfriend vibe. So then I'm thinking like, how the hell? So to keep a girl, I know you gotta give them good sex. Yes, I know that. And then like you have to mind fuck them, and then that's another.
See, I didn't do that with every girl, and I don't recommend you guys do that with every girl, because it does fuck them up. In the beginning, I did, though. As I was learning this, I practiced. But I don't recommend you do it on every girl that you meet, as I've grown more mature and learned more about that, okay?
Ish.
Yes, Don Alfonso, he does need to practice this, and this girl's perfectly use it on. And recognize that it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt her. Okay? It cuts like a double-edged sword. It's going to tear her to pieces when they break up. It's going to hurt Dawn also when this whole thing ends. I don't know if he's going to end it or if she may end it, because eventually what lies in the dark always comes to light. Look at African history, African-American African history, how it's come to light, how it's been in the dark all around the world. What's lying in the dark will always come to the light. Okay, so if he doesn't dump her before she catches him, eventually he's gonna make a mistake. He's not at that level where he's 10 steps ahead. He's not at that masterhood level. You got to stay 10 steps ahead if you want to become a player. You got to be able to reach your brain and look at, okay, I got to cover everything. And there's so many ways to get caught. You guys leave your phones open. One of the videos that one of the guys on the forum put up, I showcased the video of the girl that tattooed her head, and I got a message from a girl, so that's me. Dumbass didn't lock his phone or his computer. She looked at his browser. You got to watch your computer. Back then, I had a program that whenever I turned it on, it erased, or turned it off and turned it back on, it erased all the history. It was like clean. I didn't want women knowing what I was doing. I believe I was going to So Suave back then also and arguing a lot. I don't know if those programs still exist. I'm with Jovina. She don't follow me around, do shit. I do still keep a lock on my phone, but she knows my code. They're not in there because I had a back door till last year, and every time I would text her and she'd text me, I delete it. See, I stay 10 steps ahead. Had her name under. I changed their names. I learned that a long time ago. Make it a male name. Charles. For me, I'm lucky because I'm in business. I get a lot of calls from women. That also was good. So let's continue this. Sorry I'm going so long. It's only a 60-minute email. I can't go through the whole thing because I need to respond on everything that I see, what's fresh.
Sure, so Supreme, you said do not mind fuck every single female.
Yes.
Don't mind fuck the good girls, right? Because that will completely fuck them up inside or whatever. That's what you said. Do not mind fuck the good girls. So then, how are you going to keep the good girls? But then that brings me to another conclusion. That brought me to another conclusion. Is like my first and starter girl.
I also told you, leave the good girls alone. Go for the freaks. I said, leave the good girls alone. Go for the freaks. Again, we don't take half of what I say. I want you to take all of what I'm talking about. That irritates the hell out of me when you guys do that.
I didn't mind fuck you at all. What kept her coming back was the good sex. Or the good...
Also, you got to realize it's your personality. So what you have trouble speaking. But it's who you are inside that attracts her to you. This here. Okay?
Dick.
Not all about dick.
Which is a good point. But she did leave me. And then again you told me the game is cop and blow. Cop and blow. So which has brought me to our next topic of like
You just said she did leave him. And I don't know why. I'm wondering, okay, she said to him, you know how much you mean to me. Women that say that, they don't get up and walk out unless there's some bad response he gave her after she said that. We have to learn to schmooze women. That's a Jewish word, Yiddish word. What was I going to say is pacify them. Yeah, baby, you mean a lot to me too. Tell them what they want to hear. That's what a player does. You sell them dreams. Her dream is for you to, be all into her. You sell it.
This starter girl that I've got now, like
Oh, my bad. He's talking about someone else that left him. Okay, I know who he's talking about too.
yeah, like I need to have a back door. Like I know once you come out of the flow to get back into the flow of sex, to get back into the flow of the land of the pussy, bruv. It's hard once you come out of the flow. So I know I need to have a star girl. Ideally, I want to have 2 more girls where I can have a Monday and a Wednesday girl, a Tuesday and a Friday girl. I've already got a Thursday and a Saturday girl who is my starter host. So I want 2 more girls to fill up the week, and I will have Sunday off.
That's too many for you right now. You just want another girl on the team. And just 2 days. You're going to spend your time just serving women. That's a mistake that I made. Okay?
So, yeah, that's my objective for now. Okay. Now going back to the topic of what is the difference between a player and a cheater?
Cheater?
Remo said that a cheater gets caught. Therefore, a player must not get caught by his females. And then Supreme asked me to ask the question, what?
The English accent is the only accent I can't, or one of the accents I can't learn to do. I have to listen to one of you guys talk and then repeat words after That's why I'm doing this. I've always wanted to master the English accent. Get caught. Pedro Ingo.
Why does a cheater get caught, and why does the player not get caught? Okay, so again, I think it comes down to the concept of half stepping, right? It must be because of half.
A cheater is this guy that cheats. A player knows that he's a player, and that's what he's about. So he's going to take steps not to get caught. Cheaters, they're sloppy. They don't think of themselves as players. They haven't defined themselves. They're just these guys that, see if he's ass, he runs for it. No organization, no art, no seduction, no skills. That's one of the big differences between just players and just the run-of-the-mill basic cheaters. Cheaters, their sex would suck. Players, our goals give good sex. What did I say? Sell good sex, sell good conversation. And then, of course, when you get higher, you start selling dreams.
Stepping. Because if a cheater gets caught, he's getting caught because he's half stepping, or he's getting caught because this is it. I think this is it. He's getting caught because it's a game, and to play like any game, you need skill, right? You need skill in the game to play it. Take for example soccer, or I call it football. You must have skills to play football, or even basketball. You got to have skills to play the game. So if a player...
Okay, difference is a cheater is like a guy that in high school that plays, or elementary, sorry, not high school, but you guys call it secondary school. A beginning secondary school is playing basketball. Versus in my country, we have the NBA players. Difference is like that person and a Michael Jordan. That's where I'm trying to get you guys to. Come the Michael Jordan of playing.
Is in the game. But
it's really about your life. Because these skills transfer to your life. I'm just using the dating niche to teach these same skills to you guys.
Doesn't get caught. Therefore, it must mean the difference between a player and a cheater is that a player has got skills whereby he's able to hide his tracks. He's able to hide and operate in the dark whereby his girl doesn't find out. Where as a cheater, he tries to hide, but he's not able to, or he's not able to hide for long because of what? Because he hasn't got the skills. He hasn't got enough skills to not get caught. So, in conclusion, will I be right in assuming that the difference between a player and a cheater is skills? You gotta have the skills. You got to have the skills to not get caught.
Yes, exactly. We need to talk more about how not to get caught.
Or maybe I'm completely wrong and I'm just overthinking shit. I really don't know.
Don't doubt yourself.
But I have been meditating on that thought of what is the difference between a player and a cheater. I've been thinking about it. Like even now,
Fonz is actually one of my favorite students to work with. The only there we have is his inability to communicate clearly. So it gets frustrating for me to actually talk with him one-on-one. Sorry, Fonzo. But you're getting better. One day you'll be able to have a normal conversation, and that's when I can truly help you a lot more.
Every time I go out on the weekends, it is to improve my game. It is to improve my game. It's never about pussy.
Force and Afonso. because these guys, they're really trying. You see the effort that Alfonso's put into this, and I respect that in him. Just like Force, he's put a lot of effort into his game. Curtis.
Yes. It's nothing about pussy no more. Yes, like sex is good, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But to me, I feel like when I'm fucking these females, they're enjoying it far more than I'm fucking enjoying it. And I'm putting in fucking work. Do you get what I mean? So that was...
Welcome to the club. Now it's time to get paid for your time, don't you think? It's time enough for them to bless your table. Come over for all the hard work you do. Even though you're only, like, I don't know how many girls deep you are, but, you know, it took me a few of them before I got to that stage.
This was one of the reasons why I made a post, I think, a few days ago, saying that I got a phone number from a Canadian girl and an Irish girl. But to be frankly honest, I do not want the phone numbers anyway. They can keep the phone number. I wanna fuck them the same night. Now fucking them just...
Sometimes not possible, and you're blowing away potential starter hoes. That's your mistake there. You're not thinking like a top level player. Okay? Top level player, phone numbers are leads. If you're trying to sell, you're trying to sell Alfonso's dick. And sometimes you don't make the sale that day, but you have their contact information. You talk to them and talk to them later and sell Alfonso's dick. Hey, baby, I got 9 inches, man. I think you need this in your life. It'll give you lots of pleasure, and you'll enjoy it, and you'll scream your head off. Okay? You got to call them up and basically sell you. You're the product.
The same night. That's what takes skills. It's not a fluke, because I've done it more than once or twice. It's just I haven't learned, like, how to be consistent with it, because I know it's about getting the eye contact and then entering like a sexual state with this girl whom I'm talking to in a pub, a bar, or a club. I know that for sure.
Again, I'm not an expert on bars. I usually took women after I met them at the club to a bar because I was friends with this guy that worked at the famous bar in my town, the Zebra Club. And I would go by there, Brother Dave, and show him, my latest catch. That's why he called me the Mac. I haven't seen him in more than 15 years now, I guess.
I know that for sure. So maybe this is where I'm fucking up, because I keep getting eye contact. Well, most of the time I keep getting eye contact, right? And then I already know that they came to a club, a bar, or a pub to fuck, right? I already know that. Then
they come to meet men, whatever that entails. Whether some girls, not all girls go to the club just to fuck. They come to meet men. It's up to us to seduce them and get them all hot and horny so that they get swept off into bed. Okay? It's our job to sweep them into bed. That's why we learn to become players. We learn to develop these skills. So we always will have this skill set. If we settle down and get married and you become some kind of boring dude and your wife cheats on you because you became boring and ordinary, you lost your player energy. That's how it happens, by the way, fellas, to a lot of players. They stop playing, they become boring. Anyways, you always have that skill to go back out there and duplicate it. You have the power. Let's continue. And it's only 1 more minute. I apologize again for stopping every few seconds, but he's saying something that I got to respond to.
I need to enter the sexual state, which I do.
Tick tock, tick tock. You guys see that? The wheels turning. You see the gears gnashing.
I entered the sexual state with the Canadian girl. I did, but she was so fucking giggly and.
There is nothing wrong with giggly girls. They're fun. I love giggly girls. They're more relaxed to be with than girls who are uptight. Think about what a great opportunity was to experience her personality. She'll laugh her way to buying you food, laugh her way into your bed, do all the stuff you want to do, because she's got a good attitude. Oh, man. I wish Jovina was like that all the time. She can be very serious a lot. She stresses a lot. That's what causes my weight gain, by the way, stress. I'm an adrenal type, and my adrenals are overactive because I was stressed out. A little bit of diet, but I'm also stressed by you guys. I do carry the stress when I start going into really connecting with one of the students. I've got to learn not to do that because I end up getting stressed. If you guys remember Raul, there are nights I didn't sleep because I'm worried about Raul. And I wake up in the middle of the night, worried about Raul. Raul knows this. I went over this with him. I met him in Vegas also that day for a couple of days, and I did a video on it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I have to be careful of not letting my heart, because I do this from the heart, letting my heart, like with women, you got to keep your heart in check. One of the guys that I coached today, what's today? Today is Tuesday, and I don't remember when I'm training someone. Fuck. I forgot my appointment schedule. Adrian, if I was supposed to meet you today, I apologize. I thought it was Wednesday. Let me go check my emails, fellas, because he will have emailed me. Oh, God. I was telling my client today that I'm really getting old and forgetful. Excuse me, I'm Alfonso for not finishing this. This is important. Helping guys is important to me, and make sure that I stay on my schedule.
You've got mail.
Let's see. Come on. Good. Not today. I'll have to email them later on today. Whew. I didn't think it was, but it just flashed in my head. Okay. Where were we? We're with Alfonso. Okay, let's just go in and finish this.
Questions, so many unanswered questions. If I can go out with...
No comments about him thinking too much because that was assignment. He's actually doing what I want him to do. That's why I asked him the question.
Supreme.
I want him to see the truth for himself, that he got too close to his starter girl. That's what I want him to realize. And that's why he's asking the question. He's actually said he's worried about her, and that means he's invested his heart too much into her.
He can see where I'm going wrong, where I'm going right, and then the learning process will be even faster. But again, all in good time. Everything is timing.
Yes. Everything in its own time.
Okay. Yo, guys, this has been Don. Pedro Alfonso, and it's Don, either N, D-O-N. And I will catch you guys the next time.
D-O-N. What does that mean? Of course Don is with an N. Is there any other way to spell it? Girls spell their name D-A-W-N with an N. You understand that one, man?
Peace.
That one went over my head. So, this is your consultation, Alfonso. Free on me. Donations are appreciated, though, to you fellows who, if you got anything out of this. You have to be careful with your starter girl of getting too close. I'm sorry it's got to be that way. Otherwise, it's going to hurt both of you. I'd rather you guys not get hurt because you'll end up, overthinking stuff, worrying about her. I went through all this. I realized, okay, I allow myself to get too close. And when you get too close, you get emotional. You'll do something emotional. Okay? And I prefer not to get too close inside here, but I want to show her make her, get her to believe that I really do, feel close to her. So that's something you got to learn to become an actor. I did take acting classes, not for that reason, but because I enjoyed acting. Thought about becoming an actor, and I did a little bit of acting. Also, I did improv. That helped me grow my personality larger, as I was saying to a fellow today. This game isn't for everybody. Some of you guys, may just need to just get a girlfriend and settle down. I'm not talking you down, Alfonso. I'm not meaning you. But some of you, and a lot of you really just want girlfriends anyway, but I just say become a consummate dater for a little while. Find out what you like. Find out what you'll accept. Okay? Don't trip on it before you settle down, because you might end up with a chick that's going to fuck you over. I learned that English women control the finances. I allow Jovi to control the finances because I let her carry the stress of managing my accounts. But if I say I'm buying something, I know you're not going to give me allowance. That's what they do in Japan as well. They give their men allowances. Excuse me? Where's the balls in that? So, fellas, good luck. Hope you enjoy. Enjoy this. I thought this was frozen. Enjoy this consultation. Now you see what type of teacher I am. One of the guys said today he thought I was mean. I'd be mean because that's how I come across my videos. Sorry. In personal consultations, he said you're way different. Yeah, I am. Until next time, fellas.